say?
What did he say?
I remember what I wanted to tell you earlier.
What?
It's okay. No, I'll remember. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
remember. I'm
God.
gonna remember.
You've been trying to tell
No,
me.
it's okay. I got it. It's in here. It's locked in. I got it.
Watch through this whole hour. You're gonna forget.
It's locked in. I got it.
Uh huh.
I got it.
Well, with that being said, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to another session. New Monday, new episode, new guest, and today we have a very special one.
First international guest.
International dude right here.
Hey,
Macoto,
hello,
aka Mac the Longer.
Yes, thank you.
Where did that name come from, Mac the Longer?
Mac the Longer. So my teacher, Hata, you know, and she named it like the Mac. Well, it used to be Mac Hata Boy because that's the team that I belong to. Yeah, crew. Yeah. And Macoto, which is my name. Makoto Hata Boy the Long. Like
the Long.
That's.
Is it because you're a giraffe? You're tall.
Yeah. I had like when I was like shorter, even shorter. I had like long arms.
Yeah.
So like everybody called me like kind of a long one, the long one. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's why
it's like a superhero name.
Yeah.
The long one.
Yeah. So Hata named me after that, and now it's kind of easy to say like Mac the Longer. Like,
Mac the Longer.
Yeah,
it like flows.
It flows off the tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I shortened it.
Yeah. Mac the Longer. Well, welcome to America. I mean, it's not your first time here, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
How long has it been?
It's been 3 years. The last time I was here was 3 years ago. I went to travel across the U.S. I went to New York, New Orleans, Memphis, Kansas, Portland, Seattle, and LA.
You did the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Was it like a dance tour that you were
No.
doing?
I was
hanging out?
I wanted to do it. Like, I was 19 back then, and then that's like the want to do list.
Oh,
in
okay,
my
cool.
like
It's like your bucket,
teenage.
your bucket list.
Yeah, bucket list. Yeah. So
I'll help you with the English. I got you still.
Thank you.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, this is my English is my second language.
No, but it's good. I mean, not a lot of people know, but you actually studied here.
Yeah. I went to high school in Washington State when I was 15. It was my sophomore year, and that's how I learned to speak English.
How long were you sophomore to senior year?
No, just 1 year,
just
one school year. So I was there on like from summer to summer. Yeah.
Nice.
Was that your first time in America?
No, it wasn't. Actually, my team, React Tokyo, we competed at the Body Rock Junior.
I remember that.
Back in 2014 and 2015.
Another dance competition.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not a dancer. We got
right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I was like, Body Rock is like thing that everybody knows. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I competed with my crew.
That was the first time, though.
No, actually.
When's your first time, Mac?
I was 13 or 12. I came here with my family because my parents used to live here too when they were younger.
Yeah, because your parents speak really good English.
Yeah,
too.
they do, and just visiting my parents' host family and friends and stuff. Yeah, and that's the first time I came to the U.S. And then I remember I took classes at Millenniums, the old.
Yeah, the old studio, the old Millennium.
So that was my first time. So I had been like coming here almost like every year. Yeah. Before COVID. So
okay.
Yeah. That's why your English is so good.
Nah.
Your English is really good. Your English is really good actually. But for background for people that don't know, I've known you for
10 years.
Is it 10 years
now?
I think it was 10 years.
Yeah.
So Mac was part of the Riyahata crew, but a couple other people in that crew came to the U.S. to do a video with me.
Yeah.
A dance video, which is Kaita, Kazu, Akko, and Asuka.
Yeah.
And then a year later, like, I went to Japan, and that's when I met him because he was part of that crew.
Yeah.
Right?
I was going to say, I remember you going to Japan and dancing with people.
He was really cool. For sure. So every time I go to Japan, I always dance with this fool right here.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then every time he comes out into the U.S., he stays with me. So that's why you've been staying with me for a couple days.
Yeah.
And last night we had a good time.
We did.
That
Last night we went bowling.
Yeah.
And then we took you to your first American escape room.
Right. It was my first time.
But you kind of just like had to stand there.
I was kind of sleepy.
Yeah. That too.
To be honest, I think,
Yeah, that was so funny though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really good at like those kind of
like puzzles and shit.
I just love watching it though. Like I love watching people trying to like
struggle. People argue over what to do next.
Struggling. He seems so entertained too though.
He was like, these guys are struggling.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe we like failed that one.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I don't think we failed it. I think
we didn't finish it in time.
That's okay.
Yeah.
God damn. But this is why I'm talking to you like you're my brother, because like I've known you for so long. You always stay with me. I always stay with you and your family out in Japan. So if you think I'm harsh on him, back off, because this is my brother right here. But what was because you're in Japan, you're with Rihara, who's very big out there, and you're on many shows over there.
Yeah.
How's that life? Like the cultural difference that you see like with TV and like you being in that world of TV in Japan, and then when you come to LA, like how's that like in Japan?
Right. I think it's easier way to like say it. Like maybe it's kind of in Japan like TV program or how celebrities do, like how celebrities speak up about like things like
certain
program.
topics.
Yeah. It's kind of 20 years behind in Japan, like in the US, like compared to US. Yeah, and people on TV, they don't really talk about
like politics.
Yeah, politics and racism or sexism. And LGBTQIA plus people about them.
Yeah.
So I'm gay. So I feel like now I'm as a dancer, and I have I don't know how to say it, but I can kind of
open up.
Yeah.
You have a good support system.
Yeah. I mean, like I feel like I'm the entertainer. I'm an entertainer. So I'm like,
you can express.
I'm supposed to like speak up for
those people.
Yeah.
I
feel like
you have that platform.
Yeah. And I have a power.
Yeah.
I have the power because I have followers, and I have people that like
look up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why people like me, we are, I feel like we need to speak up about those things more.
For sure.
But celebrities on TV in Japan, they don't really talk about it. So like, I feel like it's like 20 years behind.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
So,
like very closed off, you think? Like
So I didn't really have a role model in Japan. So it made it harder for me to come out. Like, cause I don't see any people
that
on
like
TV
that
is like powerful or famous.
For sure.
That did
the same thing.
Yeah. So it was harder for me, and I watched a lot of American TV series. That's how I kind of decided to come out. Like I got courage.
That was your inspiration, was like American TV and American.
Yeah.
Would you say the dance community was like pretty supportive?
Yeah. I mean, like when I came out, my best friends, my family were all supportive, and my family, they knew that I was gay when I was like, So
it's just hard to like tell them like
and
straightforward.
Then they told me like, thank you for like putting words, like thank you for like
expressing
expressing about it and telling them about it. So it was really the hardest part for me was accepting who I am.
Yeah.
I didn't really feel scared to come out to my friends or family because I knew that they are gonna be supportive, but it was hard to accept because because I told you in on TV or people that I looked up to, they didn't really speak up about those things. So like I didn't really feel comfortable being who I am in Japan.
Yeah.
You didn't see any representation of you, so you didn't think like you didn't think that you should do it.
That's
So when you were struggling when you came to America, did you feel more comfortable to express it? Because like over here, like it's very acceptable. Obviously, we have bad parts in the US.
I mean,
obviously,
in Japan, same.
But like in the dance community is so welcoming and Like, did you feel comfortable when you came out here?
Yeah, totally. Because in LA, I feel like they get me. Like they get like what I'm trying to say or like what I am. So like it just feels really, really comfortable to just be who I am.
Yeah.
And what I am and what I dress, or like no matter how I dress, or like people won't be staring at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Well, in Shibuya, in Tokyo, Shibuya, Harajuku, they're more open about like people,
open-minded,
different people. So, but when I take a subway or train, or when I go to certain places that is like
more conservative.
Like a school or those what's the like how do I
like say businessmen, like
like
the white collar, that kind of
those. When I go there, I feel like I have to like
conform,
hide. So I would dress up like different, like
like them, like not how you really wanted to feel.
So that's really, well, still we have problems to solve, but I think that's a big difference though. I believe. But when I'm not sure if I should talk about it or not. But when I was 15, I went to high school here, right? So in Washington State. I lived in really, really small town. In Washington State, and I had honestly, to be honest, they were really conservative. So when I was 15, I hadn't really accepted who I am. So I was discovering like, oh, maybe I like boys, but like I'm really close to my girlfriend, female friends. So so like I wasn't really sure. And then still so scared to accept.
And it makes it harder when you're in a place where it doesn't accept that. Huh?
And then I remember like some people telling me about being gay is a thing, and like there are places like conversion therapy and those things, and I was like,
so dumb.
I was 15 and I didn't really speak English that well.
Imagine telling a kid that like you should have conversion therapy.
Especially like even international, like you didn't even speak that much English either. So it's like you don't even get it.
So I didn't know about those conversion therapy or like
those like ideals, ideology.
I didn't really know about these things, so I kind of listen because that's all I could do. Like I couldn't really like have opinion. Because I didn't know about those stuff.
100%.
So I was kind of kept silent, and I kind of listened to them telling me about it. And I was like, well, I was shocked, but like, I mean, like, I couldn't really know what to say.
What to do.
Like, what to do. So it was, back then, it was like, I was also ignorant. So I didn't really feel attacked, like
you thought it was like, you thought it was normal.
Yeah. But now now I think about it, it was like
It's like,
the
what
hardest,
the fuck, man?
Yeah. I mean, like hardest time for me.
Yeah,
Like
I'm sure it made it 10 times harder for you to just even come out.
Yeah,
and, like,
yeah.
figure it
Because then
out.
you start thinking like, oh, maybe something is wrong with me.
Yeah,
Like, maybe
yeah,
they're
yeah.
right.
That's
And then,
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that made it even harder.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me, well, that experience made me who I am. So I'm not like regretting that I went to high school.
For sure.
So yeah, I had
You saw the lowest of lows, and you never want to like be
Yeah.
there anymore.
because we don't have that beliefs in Japan. We are still
Like the therapy, like the
Yeah,
therapy and
conventional
stuff. Yeah, I was gonna
therapy
ask,
or-
like, do they even think like, what do they think over there? Like, do they think you can change
Like-
over there, or is it
like-
just not like talked about?
it's kind of different. Like we don't have like conversion therapies and stuff, but like we are still considered as like sick people, and like even for transgender people, they have to be diagnosed as sick.
They're diagnosed by
They have to be diagnosed to change genders.
what the fuck?
So it's
so if someone wants to switch genders, they have to get diagnosed
as
yes.
being sick,
like
and
mentally sick.
Yeah.
so they can change.
so like
So
so
dumb.
that's how they
That's crazy.
get like yeah.
That's wild.
So it's crazy, and it's of course it's illegal to get married,
Out in
gay
Japan.
marriage,
Yeah.
and we have this like partnership thing in Tokyo that like governments are trying to
Change.
but this partnership thing won't accept that like they are family. Like when you
won't-
get married, they're gonna be they're gonna become family, right?
Yeah.
So like they won't be a family. So
They won't be considered a family.
yeah,
Interesting.
no. So that's kind of weird to me, because like being married to one another is becoming a family.
Becoming
with them.
one.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So
What do they classify it as?
A partnership. That's what it
this
says.
like
okay.
It's just
like a
considered
same gender. It's called same gender
Partnership? Okay, weird.
Wow.
So
that's interesting.
and it's totally different from straight marriage.
Yeah,
heterosexual marriage.
Yeah, completely.
So
That's
to
wild.
me, it's like meaningless thing to do.
Yeah.
And the governments are just trying to do it, and then, like
to make
being-
themselves look good.
Yeah, being all diversity and stuff, but like that doesn't actually like make me equal to
Yeah, 100%.
heterosexual people. So so we don't become family. So we can't go into the hospital room when my husband, future husband, would be like maybe in coma or something.
What?
I can't visit him.
I wouldn't be able to.
What?
So that because we are not family, right?
No way.
So this like
So this partnership.
this partnership doesn't do anything. It's just like
No,
It's just-
it's just like
to make them look good as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
government.
yeah,
it's literally like just a cosmetic thing.
So that's
Wow.
totally meaningless.
But with
like,
that, like,
that's
I know
crazy.
they say they're trying. Do you see a change happening? And if you do, like, if not,
I was
like,
gonna
what-
say because I know you said Tokyo is like a little bit more open minded.
Yeah.
Are there any parts of Japan that are like
well,
yeah. Do you see a change? And then if you
I
don't, like,
mean-
do you know like what that change could look like? Like, what do you think is the next step for that in Japan?
I think people, our generation, have to be more active about, like, I have to speak up. Like,
Yeah.
they don't really speak up because we don't.
You're scared. You don't know.
Yeah. And then, we are going to be considered as crazy people if we speak up about those stuff.
Yeah.
And then, like, doing the march and stuff, we're going to be like, oh, they're, like, crazy people. That's like,
That's crazy.
so yeah. So I think my next goal is to have a gay parade in Shibuya or whatever, and then
That's
like
dope.
I want to do that with my friends and my best friends and
Yeah,
family
That's dope.
and my fans and
Dude,
yeah,
that's dope. Hey, we'll be there.
Yeah,
Let
we'll
us
fly
know.
out,
We'll
fly
be
out.
there to support you, bro.
Yeah, for them and just to like
they've never had like this
well,
might be
we
a dumb
have we have a
question,
gay
but
parade on
have they ever had one?
Pride Month,
Oh,
but
yeah, Pride Month.
it's not really like big, like
It's not like celebrated like
Yeah.
on
It's like
news.
up to you guys to set it up.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I have like followers and stuff. So
You want to bring them out?
Yeah. Just to
organize it.
Yeah.
Dude,
And then I
that'd be
just
sick.
want to have a party and like
Just have a good time.
Yeah. Because
You deserve it. That's great,
yeah.
dude. We'll be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, that's my like next goal.
That's your next
the
goal.
next thing that I want to do.
Like
in
outside,
Japan,
like
in Japan.
outside of dance.
Yeah.
That's dude. That's a that's a big goal. I think that's very brave of you, and I always consider you very courageous and brave. So
thank
I
you.
commend you on that,
Thank
bro.
you.
I know. When you talk about that when you were young, I remember like you weren't closed off, but I could tell there was I mean I knew like you were gay.
Yeah.
But you weren't very as expressive as you are now.
Right.
So when the last time I flew out to Japan, we went out and you came out to me.
Yeah.
And we had a long discussion.
Yeah.
And I was very proud of you, and like I could tell like you finally are becoming who you feel you are, and like how even like your style, like how you dress, your sick ass nails, like I can see like you're finally like Mac, So it's like dope to see you like grow up, and I always commend you for it, bro.
Thank
and
you so much.
We thank you for opening up on this podcast. Bro.
Yeah.
Like seriously, and I think people need to hear, especially like international. You don't hear a lot of international
Right.
stories like this,
Right.
so it's cool to hear the different cultural stances you have on it.
Yeah.
Do you think, with that being said, like, how was it? Like, when was the moment you were like, I'm finally gonna come out to my parents? Like, do you remember that moment or even that night?
You said American TV was kind of what influenced you.
Yeah.
Was there like a certain like show or?
It was definitely Glee for me.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Okay.
Yes.
I loved Glee since like I was in third grade, and I loved Glee. And I think that's the first time to see gay people on TV for me. It was the first time for me to see gay people on TV. So it was like I was really like, whoa, like they're
doing
gay.
it. Yeah.
And like they think like the way that I think about stuff. Like it's the same. Like we're the same.
You're finally found that thing. You're like, holy cow.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then,
the same way as you.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I saw Kurt, who's a gay character there. Kurt coming out to their his parents, and like him having a boyfriend, and then in school like their friends are all supportive and stuff. That was like, oh, that's like I wish I went to that school. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
And then obviously it inspired me a lot, and it gave me courage to come out, and like I felt like they are with me. Like when
That's cool. Yeah, it's amazing.
See, right there. That's why representation is so important.
Yeah,
There you go.
Big
There you go.
example.
So they helped me so much. So that's why I want to be that like people. One of
for sure.
people that like give courage to people, young people or young kids in Japan. So I mean, like, what was the question? Like,
You fucking answered it.
Yeah, I think you got it.
You
Was
fucking-
like what TV show?
Right.
Yeah.
That was Glee.
Was that, and then the other one, was that the moment where you're like, oh, I'm gonna finally come out?
Yeah.
Parents, I'm assuming your parents were your first choice to come out, or was it your friend? Was it your friends?
Wasn't. It was my best friend Kazu.
Okay,
And
Kazu.
Aspi.
Hey, shout out to them. I love y'all. I miss y'all.
Yeah.
Come through soon.
I mean, they're Kazu was the first person
Wow.
that I came out to, and because he was my best friend, and I wanted him to know. That's all I wanted. So, well, at that time, I didn't really feel comfortable to come out to other people, even my family. So I just told only Kazu, and well, his reaction was like totally perfect for me. Like I remember it was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago when I came out. So well, I remember him hugging me, and I was crying. Yeah,
it's the first person.
It was my first time. So
to officially like
say to come out to somebody in this world. Like it was like my secret my whole life. So yeah, and Kazu gave me a hug, and we stayed over at his place, and like we had long conversation like we did, and like he told me like I'm gonna be okay, like because he is like my best friend. Like
he's gonna have your back no matter what.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like the best night for me because I finally let it go. Like so
it's like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah. And after that, it got so much easier to come out. Yeah. And then next Aspi and Lena and all my friends in Tokyo, all members. Yeah. And I think after that I finally felt comfortable to come out to my family. Yeah. So well, that was actually right after my friend from elementary school, she passed away 5 years ago. Sorry about that. And we were really close in elementary school. And she passed away, and we went to her funeral, and that got me thinking like the life is too short. Yeah. And on the way back home driving, my parents were in the front seat and my brother was in back seat. My sister was sleeping because she was like 3 or 2. Yeah.
Always gotta have one sibling sleeping. Yeah. Always have that one.
Yeah. And finally I got courage to come out to my family after that, my friend's funeral. And like I think I said like I want to let you guys know that, well, we were talking about like marriage and stuff, like future about the future. Yeah, after the funeral, like they just told me like what do I want to do in the future, or like what do I want to marry, like who do I want to marry, like and like I was like thinking like and I told them that like I'm not gonna be married to girls, and then they say like okay, and they told me this like okay,
they're like okay, we know, we know,
okay, and then exactly, like,
we know,
they're like we know since you were like 2, and
we've known since forever.
Okay, cool. Just like that, and then like well, my little brother, he was maybe 14. He was kind of surprised because he didn't
know that concept.
He didn't know. And maybe, well, I am the first gay guy that like he knows. So maybe that's he was surprised. And then I remember telling him, well, he was just surprised. Like he was, oh, I didn't know. And then I kind of, well, I remember telling him that I'm sorry, and then like, I didn't know
you're
why.
Sorry?
Yeah, but my dad right away, my dad told me like you don't have to be sorry.
Yeah.
You don't need to be sorry for being gay, or my dad told me, and I was like, oh. Yeah, that's right.
It comes from like internalizing all this stuff that he's been told about it. And it's just
like, maybe. And and then my older brother, he wasn't there. So I came out like another day, and then he knew, like my older brother knew, like, I knew, and I know, or something like that. And my brother the next day, like we talked a lot, and then like, he was totally okay with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So, that's the story.
I mean, just knowing your family, I for sure knew, like,
everyone has been so supportive. It seems like it's really good.
Were you expecting a different outcome from your parents, or did you?
Well,
because I'm sure it's the hardest is to come out to your parents. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak on that because I'm not have that experience. But
I mean, it was, well, I didn't feel comfortable. Like that was for me a hard time. I knew they were gonna be supportive, cause I used to dress up like Sailor Moon. Do you know Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this guy loves anime. If we'll talk about anime after. This dude is dude, this is all the dude watches. Yeah, his whole room is goddamn Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. I mean, like
exposing me, man. What the fuck? What's going on here,
dude?
What's going on?
Like him, you gotta be proud of it. You gotta be proud of it.
Let's go. Yeah, I love
Sailor Moon is fire.
Yeah, I love Sailor Moon. I loved Sailor Moon since like I was 3 or 2, and I had this on my 4th birthday. I remember it because I have a picture. On my fourth birthday, yeah, I had a cake, and then there was a big Sailor Venus on it, and I dressed up like I mean I had a costume. Well, my friend lent it to me, that costume, Sailor Venus, and I was wearing, and then I had a cake when I was 4. So, like of course they knew, like like. I mean, like,
okay, we got it.
Yeah, and I loved trying on my mom's heels.
You told me, I remember that. Yeah, you said you always wore the heels.
Yeah. So, yeah, my family, okay. I remember them telling me about, like, when I was 2 or 1, they talked about, like, me being gay or transgender. So, like, they kind of, well, they decided that they're gonna be okay with it, like totally for sure. Yeah. So yeah, when I was 2, they were like talking about it. So
wow, yeah. So it was on their minds when
yeah. For sure. And then, like, this was like fortunate, but they didn't know my gender was before I was born.
Really?
So like they couldn't figure out or something. Like doctor didn't figure out or something. Couldn't tell.
Weird.
So that they kind of decided the name that goes with like both boys and girls.
Wow.
So Makoto is also like good for girls' name. Makoto. And also boys' name.
It's
so
like unisex.
Yeah, unisex name.
Unisex name.
Unisex name. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get canceled and say the wrong vocabulary, but
yeah, unisex.
We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, they told me about it, like, oh, we didn't know you were like boy or girl, so we just decided like genderless name. So
cool.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
Worked out perfectly.
Kinda, yeah. Like I love my name, and I love how like the
your
goes
name,
with girl.
Yeah, your name matches, like, I feel like perfectly with like.
I really like Makoto. Like even like when I talk to him, I say Makoto.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so used to Mac.
Yeah. I mean, and I want to name my children like that, like that goes with the boy or girl. Like they can
be whoever,
choose.
Be whoever they want to be.
I'm not gonna be the one to decide their gender is. So they're gonna be the one. So yeah, I want to name them like genderless names. Yeah, like unisex name. Yeah.
I think the term is gender neutral. Not
gender neutral.
Gender neutral. There it is. See, I told you I'm not trying to get Thank you for that.
Yeah, gender neutral.
Yeah, unisex is more. That's what I was thinking about. Unisex is like more clothes. That's why I was like, gender neutral.
Gender neutral. Yes.
We're all learning English.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so my family is perfect.
That's cool, man. Are you planning on moving to LA or what?
Oh, actually, yes.
Hell yeah.
Come on,
I really want to. I'm like thinking of moving here, like on September or something.
Oh wow, soon.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, LA dancers, LA dancing is game over.
Yeah.
It's game over when this guy comes.
I mean, like, I always dreamed about dancing here, and it's just like now I'm here and dancing. It just made it just easier to decide that I'm moving here.
Yeah, for sure.
So
can we talk about your future, your next step with Broadway?
Yeah.
Is that allowed to be talked about?
Right, yeah, of course.
Okay, so
of course, I want to.
Why don't you explain what you're doing? This man is gonna go bonkers in Japan in the next couple months.
Yeah. That's why I have to go back.
So what is it?
To do a Broadway show in Tokyo.
Okay.
I'm gonna be performing at on Broadway show Tokyo, and it's gonna run for 2 months.
Wow.
And I have a rehearsals from April. So
what's the name of the show?
It's called Guys and Dolls.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a classic musical movie from like 60s or 50s. Yeah. And well, obviously I love musicals since I was like,
I didn't know this. I found out when you came a couple week ago.
Yeah.
We were bumping musicals left and right.
Yeah,
Hairspray.
I'm a big musical fan. I watched Hairspray when I was growing up, and West Side Story, everything. Wicked. I love.
Did you watch Guys and Dolls back then?
Oh no, actually,
you never seen it?
Yeah, it was my first time to watch Guys and Dolls on a movie one, when I was auditioning for it. That was my.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it.
I mean, obviously,
you're
gonna be a part of it now.
Yeah.
You can't say you not like it.
Awkward. But I loved it, and I loved the dancing. Yeah.
How was that audition process? I mean, you told me briefly. It was chaotic,
that was
right?
really long. I mean, longer than I expected, because that was my first time to. Well, not my first time, but first time to audition for something really big, big musical. Yeah. So I didn't know that it was such a long process, and then, well, at that time I was in this dance league. It's called D League. I was competing in those.
We'll talk about that. That's
fine. Yeah. And I was really, really busy, but I really wanted to do musicals. And then after that D League, I just wanted to do something more challenging for me. So
something different.
Yeah, something different and new, and I needed a completely different environment for me. So I decided to go for an audition, and the auditions was there was like, I had like 6 callbacks.
Jeez, damn.
And
so
like,
many.
Yeah, and it was such a long process, but I mean, it's just worth it. It was worth it, and I loved that process. Like every single thing, like doing like singing and acting.
Yeah, because you're not a singer, but you had to sing.
Yeah. But I love karaoke. So it felt like, oh yeah, just karaoke. That's what I do.
That's our next thing. Since we did bowling and then we did escape room, we'll do karaoke.
Yeah,
we'll do karaoke in Japan with Mac.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is this your first time doing a performance that's not strictly dance?
Well, no, actually, I had I performed that on a musical show when I was 10 or 9. Cool. Yeah, and I had lines, and I had a couple lines to sing.
So you've been exposed to it before? A little bit.
Well, it was
just like not to this level, not to this.
Yeah, but it was a long time ago, and I hadn't done any like singing or acting since then. The last time I was 10. So it's like totally new to me. Like so I'm really, really excited. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited.
Is it rehearsal every day?
Yeah, I think so. Like they have
it's big time.
Big time Broadway, baby.
Yeah.
Is that the next? Is that the big dream? Is like New York Broadway?
Yes. That's like my ultimate goal. For me to have my own show on Broadway.
Okay.
It's like the biggest dream.
Like you with the lead role.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And then
it's gonna happen.
Directed by like people that I know or I trust, or like I just want to do something with my friends and on Broadway. It's gonna be such a cool thing to do.
For sure.
I think that's my biggest dream. And yeah, to do that, I have to like.
You have to make your path.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about it. So that's why I want to move here and try to have a career here and just get people know me and
trust people will know. When you move here, people will know you.
I mean, I'm so excited.
I mean, people already know you, bro. You're having your first LA class. I mean, you had one at Millennium, but like you have the first big one at Offstage. Today.
Yeah, today.
If you watch this, I'm sorry, you're totally late to the class. It started like
2 weeks ago.
But are you nervous for tonight?
I'm more excited than I'm nervous because I'm ready. Finally, like
it's your time.
It's your time. So I feel so ready, and I'm just so excited to dance with everyone here.
I'm excited. I'm nervous and excited to take it because it's the first time I took a class at Millennium like a week ago.
Yeah,
because we've always just danced together, and then you've actually taken my class. But taking your choreo's disgusting. I hate you.
Oh, thank you.
But trust me, people will know you when you move out here. But when you move out here, are you trying to if your whole step is Broadway, are you trying to train outside of hip hop now? Then once you move here,
I mean, I used to do ballet and jazz. I used to take classes when I was younger.
Your parents have a studio. Your mom has.
Oh yeah. She has a rental studio. Mm-hmm. She owns a rental dance studio. So I mean, like when I was like younger, I used to take ballet classes and jazz classes a lot. Mm-hmm. So I mean, that helped me. That helps me. That would help me a lot, maybe. I want to train more, obviously. So yeah. I think like my dance style is not like really hip hop. Like it's kind of
it's not
everything
it's not.
like mixed
You're crazy.
together.
You're crazy.
Yeah. That's been my style. So,
yeah. Where did you because you work with Ria Hata a lot?
Yeah.
Where did you find that style? Because she's very hip hop, very grounded and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, you have that too. But you said so do you grasp all those other things for your style?
Yeah. I mean, I took a lot of ballet and jazz classes before I met Ria Hata.
Yeah.
So and Ria Hata, she is like the best at like bringing the best from out of the people, like bringing
best
the
versions
best
of themselves.
Yeah. She's a producer, so she knew that I was good at like jazz or musical thing, and she put into the show. Well, I had my show directed by and choreographed and everything by Rie Hata, and then she put it into that show, the jazz style and hip hop style, musical style and fashion, because I love fashion. So and then she made it really, really like
easy.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good to have someone like, especially like Ria Hata. She's fucking amazing to have you. Yeah. To have her with you. Helps you build with fashion.
Yeah.
You really like fashion.
Thank you.
How do you get your fashion from, bro? I'm trying to get some of that. I think we're all trying to get some of that. We just wear like I try to like come in fitted because I know you're gonna come with the fit. So I had to come flex a little bit. Where did you get this fashion from?
Well, actually,
is it from like the TV show, like the American shows, or like
like movies.
Japan has some crazy styles too.
Yeah, we have
your style is
right.
It's crazy over there.
Yeah,
too.
but first time I got like into fashion, that was from movies. Like, cause I watched a lot of movies when I was 15, living in Washington. Cause we have like nothing there.
Yeah.
Like it's such a small town and we have nothing else to do. So I watch a lot of movies on the weekends or even on school days.
American movies?
Yeah, American movies, definitely, because you guys don't have Japanese movies here. That's
slowly getting there.
Yeah, yeah. And well, I wanted to learn English. Yeah. I want to study English more. So I watched a lot of movies, and yeah, that inspired me a lot. That fashion outfits, those characters, just if it made me feel like I want to be that person. And I started to experiment and just copy the outfit or go to thrift store and like just look for something similar. And that's how I got into fashion. And yeah, I just kept doing it, and now this is my style.
What were some of the movies you were watching?
Okay, well, there are a lot, but I remember Leonardo DiCaprio from Basketball Diaries.
Basketball Diaries?
That Basketball Diaries.
Leo? I don't even know that.
Basketball Diaries.
He was a drug addict. That character.
I don't even know that movie.
Wait, that I feel like I know that character. Okay, yeah, keep going.
Yeah. And then Mark Zuckerberg was in it too.
What?
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Facebook?
No, sorry. Mark Zuckerberg.
Wahlberg?
Mark Wahlberg?
That guy from TED.
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. He was in it.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh my God. I was like, homie was in a movie.
Mark Zuckerberg. Oh my God. I mean, I knew his name was Mark. But like,
that's it.
Mark something famous. Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. Him was in it, and and then the Leo's outfits was like really, really cool, and
it was like different for you.
Yeah. And it's a 90s movie, so it's kind of 90s fashion.
Man, maybe I gotta put that on my watch list.
Yeah.
Basketball Diaries.
Yeah.
Letterboxd.
It's really
Letterboxd still sponsor us, please.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I showed you Letterboxd. Remember the Letterboxd?
Yeah.
It's like Instagram for like movies.
Yeah.
You kind of have the same thing in Japan.
Yeah, we have Film Marks.
Film Marks.
It's called Film Marks.
Did you finally get Letterboxd?
I downloaded the app and opened it and made an account and then added 0 movies that I've seen. So I'm not on it yet, but I made an account.
I got my friend Tiana hooked the other night, and I showed her it, and then we were just chilling. That's all she did that whole night.
Yeah,
just list all the movies she's seen.
Yeah, I can do that.
What's your top movies though for you that like inspired you to like just to watch or like inspire you to come out, inspired you fashion wise? Like what's your your top? Because you really like the like old school movies. Like,
right.
You love 90s movies.
Yeah.
80s movies.
Yeah, I watched a lot of 90s movies because I loved 90s fashion.
Yeah.
And 90s actors. Leonardo DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks.
Nice.
All the goats.
Yeah. And Whoopi Goldberg.
Nice.
I loved Sister Act.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then my mom's favorite movie was Sister Act 2. And Lauryn Hill was in it.
Oh, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. And well, she admired Lauryn Hill and Whoopi Goldberg so much. So yeah, maybe that inspired me too. Like 90s movie, because my parents were teenagers in 90s. So yeah, and I think I've been talking about 90s movies, but La La Land was huge inspiration for me. Like
really?
That got me thinking about moving here. Like
I think La La Land, I feel like that's a lot for a lot of, I think like La La Land for some reason like changed, like after La La Land, like movies changed in my opinion.
Like musical movies or
movies and like movies and I don't know, like it became like really mainstream. And
I think musical movies became really like every year they started trying to dish out a musical movie.
For some reason after La La Land came out, I remember that like something just hit and like for me too, like a lot.
It was good.
I You hate it or something?
Whoa.
It was good. It was fire, bro. I'm the same way. Like La La Land really like, for me, got me into musicals.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of my first time to see dancers on the big screen. So yeah, like Jillian Mayers was in it, and that was like,
you saw some like familiar faces,
yeah.
which is crazy in the dance world now
Yeah.
too. Like it's so dope to see like those people get the big time
big
time jobs.
Yeah. So yeah, that made me want to move to LA and have a career here, and like, oh, maybe I can do this. And
I think too now it's coming to me like the camera work in La La Land was kind of nuts.
Yeah.
You know, like just from the sequences of the dance and like, I think the camera work changed the game for me. Like, especially the one with the pool scene. What scene? Brandon, you probably know. What scene is that with the pool? I don't know what song that was. And it was all like it was all slow motion.
I can hear it.
It was like all slow motion and shit. And then the guy jumps in the pool, remember? And then what song is like one of the main songs? Okay. But yeah, for sure the camera work on that changed the game.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It was like so beautiful.
I know very little about choreo, but the dancing looked amazing.
Yeah.
In that movie also.
No, and that's dope to hear. Like even outside of like the dance world, like you thought the choreo was like memorized, like memorable.
Yeah.
So I think La La Land.
Yeah,
for sure is up there.
Definitely.
What
and West Side Story, the movie.
The new one or the old one?
The old one, because it hadn't been out yet. First time I saw West Side Story. Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, it literally just came out.
Yeah,
like I said, two dummies on a couch.
Yeah, and when I watched West Side Story, it made me want to do Broadway stuff. Like
even more.
More.
Yeah.
And I just loved the West Side Story style, like their dancing, like kind of ballet and jazz and tango, and it was just amazing. Like first time that I watched it, and I loved it. And I was really, really looking forward to the new one, Steven Spielberg's West Side Story. I kind of like, I was, when they were filming, they had like paparazzi pictures on Instagram or whatever. And I remember like looking for the photos that they took on street because they were filming. And I looked for it, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. But it's gonna be like, it's gonna be out in 3 years. So like, I can't wait. I remember, and then finally out.
Were you disappointed? Were you
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
No, I was like,
This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah, I went to the movie theater on first day that came out.
Hey, really?
Yeah. And well, I was alone, obviously, because everyone else was busy. And
I was alone.
Yeah, I was alone.
Hey, dedication. Dedication.
I go to the movies alone all the time.
I've only done it one time in my life.
No, dude.
I don't have the confidence yet.
But though
the confidence. What do you mean?
You gotta have so much confidence.
Why? Go enjoy a movie.
I know, but I feel like you gotta. I don't know. Just being alone. Maybe it's just me being alone.
I mean, once the Dragon Ball movie comes out, I'm gonna be going alone to the movie theater.
You're damn sure going alone on that one.
Yeah, as I was saying, even though I was alone, I couldn't just like keep my
self-contained.
Yeah, I was like,
we gotta go.
Yeah, I mean, like I couldn't keep my reactions like down.
Yeah.
So like I was alone, but I was like, yes. Oh my God, this is the best show ever. I was like, the whole time I was like that, and like people were kind of looking at me like I'm crazy.
You're the only one screaming in the
audience. I was like, like every time that the number ends, I was like,
Oh, that's so funny.
See,
It's the dancer in us. Every time we see a dope performer, like, yo, that's fire. That's hot.
Yeah, so I was kind of embarrassed after the light came on and everybody was like, but it's just the best time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I looked forward to it.
I love when like audiences like have that reaction, like even like with Spider-Man or like just when you go to a movie theater and you feel that energy. It's like when you go to a dance performance.
Yeah.
Dance. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
What?
I mean, like, yeah.
When you go to like a performance and you have that reaction, even in the movies, it's like fun.
Yeah, it's just so fun. But in Japan, we are not supposed to like talk.
Stop
I mean,
talking.
yeah, or react. So
Have no reactions.
Yeah, so we have to watch it like, even though it's like really funny. Well,
not the little hand one.
So
So
yeah, so
you gotta try to hold it in.
Yeah. So well, I love that way too. It's kind of gives me. I love awkward situation. So like, I just wanted to. I just love it. Like, I just have.
What's your favorite genre of movies then? Because I feel like you have a wide range. We talked about the only one you don't like. You told me was horror movies.
Horror movies.
Come on now.
Yeah, it's just scary.
But what's your favorite?
I love my favorite. I have to say drama, like the stories behind people.
Gotcha.
It's just got me.
Like suspenseful drama, like thrillers, or like romantic dramas.
Oh, romantic, or like historical drama.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. I love war movies because I just love watching it and like
knowing the history and stuff.
Yeah. I love thinking about it and I love talking to people about it. Yeah, my the Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, amazing!
Is that I believe that's like my first war movie.
Good first war movie.
Yeah.
Good
Have you seen 1917?
1970. Oh yeah.
Yeah, a couple years.
Guy just kept running.
It's in like the whole movie's one shot.
Yeah.
Fire
Yes,
too.
yes.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
That was so.
But that's a good first war movie though, Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
That's a good choice.
Yeah. My parents are a big movie fan, so I remember watching it with my dad because my dad recommended it when I was like 13 or 12, and yeah, just it was so amazing. It was really long, but it didn't feel long.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
like,
how I felt with Batman. Everyone's saying it's like so like.
I'm never bored throughout it.
I'm
Like
never bored either.
Yeah.
But so many people, I've seen mixed reviews about Batman. I don't know why.
The only bad reviews I've seen are like, Twilight guy is in it.
But he's so good.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Good. I'm sorry, you haven't seen it though. Huh?
No,
Dude, you have to. I remember you were with me the day after I watched it, and I couldn't stop talking.
Yeah,
about it.
it's
just
kept
good.
going.
Really
It's good, man. It's so good.
Batman's not Marvel, right?
No, it's DC.
Right, DC. I watched the every Marvel movies.
Marvel is good, but they became too like PC and like too Disney for me. Like too like it's like a popcorn movie now. Right. With Batman, it's like you're walking into like some thriller, like shit.
DC's not really on their game either, though. You gotta. I mean, like the Batman is.
Batman,
but like
fire.
the DC universe is an absolute.
That's
mess.
what I'm saying. Like Marvel, Marvel is like more.
They have it down.
They have it down. They have the formula. They have the formula. That's what it is.
Formulaic.
Right. But DC's like I think DC movies, majority of them or the ones I've seen lack planning, but if to me like is considered like film. It's not like a popcorn movie. Like for me, I can see Batman nominated, in my opinion.
Yeah, sure.
In my opinion, like for an Oscar.
Yeah,
just fucking fuego.
Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
I have to watch it.
You have to watch it.
You have to watch
it. What's the most recent movie you've seen that you're like, oh, that's amazing?
Maybe I gotta say West Side Story, the new one. But before that, okay, let me think.
You told me to watch French Dispatch, and I did.
Oh yeah, French Dispatch was so good.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
Have you seen
Wes
that?
Anderson.
Remember? Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I remember we tried to watch it like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
And then
And,
every
yeah.
night, every time we would just be
We
like,
would like buy tickets and go to the movie theater, and we would like get to the movie theater or get to the shopping center, and then just like something would happen.
Yeah.
yeah,
we-
like
we
the
would-
first time it got canceled for some reason, they got us a refund.
Yeah, the
The
Showtime got
The
canceled.
other
What?
time, I know like Maddie didn't feel good, and we didn't
Yeah.
want her to like drive alone and
Yeah.
stuff, so we were like, we'll just watch it another time.
Oh.
It's now finally on HBO Max, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
But it was
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah, it
That
was
was-
so good.
That's the most recent movie I've seen that's
Yeah.
like really good.
Yeah, I love Timothy Chalamet,
Yeah.
and he's like my idol.
Really?
And he's my biggest inspiration.
Like
for me.
for
Acting?
in acting
I
or
mean,
like life
entertainer.
entertainer.
Oh, cool.
Entertainer.
That's
yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah. I respect him so much because he's been, he's kind of like me because he's doing acting since he was like little,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been doing it. Like
He
he's
did a lot of theater.
he's been putting
Yeah.
a lot of work in it,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, he's just he keeps doing the same thing that like with same energy from like
From the acting
yeah,
world.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I looked up to him. I looked up to him.
you
so
you
much.
look up to his like work ethic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to say.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
definitely. Yeah, and he's same height as me,
Mm.
same height as
Mhm.
me. So
Oh, yeah.
so it kind of made me okay.
Okay. If he's that tall, okay, and he's doing his thing,
Yeah,
I can do it too.
yeah.
I can do it too.
So yeah, I really love to work with him someday.
Mhm.
In I don't know, me acting or him dancing, whatever.
Yeah,
He'll be in your Broadway show.
yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
definitely.
Does he sing?
I know he did
Uh,
theater, but
yeah.
I think he did plays. I don't,
Yeah,
I don't know if he did
I think
musicals.
he's doing plays in London right now.
Really?
I think or he was.
He was maybe.
Yeah, London.
Yeah.
Cause he's like a dramatic actor, right? Like
Yeah.
like,
He was pretty funny in Don't Look Up. Did you see that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can he can play a lot of characters. Have you seen that?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Don't Look Up. It's like
The
the most
recent
recent one
one?
that
Yeah.
I really loved it.
You liked it?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, my mom really liked that.
Has being in plays ever interested you, or are musicals like the only kind of theater you want to do?
Well, movies. I want to do movies too. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm totally interested in both. Like,
Both worlds.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That'd be sick.
I want, just as long as I'm performing.
Yeah.
yeah, you just love
Yeah.
I don't
performing.
really care like it's a movie or a
Mhm.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just love performing.
Yeah.
I think I think that really shows like the way you dance and like it brings out when you dance and choreograph. You
Yeah.
can really tell like you just love performing.
Yeah, definitely. It's the best version of me when I perform on stage. It's like it's just the best version of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it feels awesome. Feels amazing performing in front of people, and
Do you kind of zone? We were talking about this with Julian when he like feel like when he says the same thing like best
Yeah.
version of him and like
yeah,
he knows when he's doing something amazing he like blacks
Mm.
out. And like we were saying that with acting too, and like
Wow.
even like directing. Like, do you have that moment where you kind of like black out, like when you're on stage, and then you get off stage, and you're like, "Yo, what just happened?"
yeah. I feel something like it. Like I just I don't know, when I perform on stage and people are there and I'm just trying to cherish that moment. Like,
Mm.
and I was like, I don't wanna take advantage of this, or you
You don't want to take it for granted.
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, and I just love that feeling. Like,
Mhm.
it's not really blacking out or anything, but I just feel,
You feel like alive.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, definitely. I'm so thankful, and it's just amazing.
Sick. That's sick.
If you could give one piece of advice to young dancers here or in Japan,
Yeah,
what would that be?
just always don't forget the first time that you went to the dance studio. Like, don't forget that feeling. I don't want everybody not to forget. Like, cause
The feeling of
that
of
feeling,
going? Okay.
that excitement, and the
Mhm.
first time doing something nervous, but like
Excited.
yeah, excited. That feeling is I think is one of the most precious feelings that like we have in this like life, like in this world. So if you forget that, like you will probably like you will probably be like why am I dancing, or why am I like doing this, or like anything, like doing something you like. You sometimes forget that you like it because you put into so much work in it, and like you kind of forget why you're doing it. So my advice would be like, don't forget that feeling, the first time you went to the studio, or you bought camera, or what. I don't know.
I was gonna say that's honestly pretty universal for like all crafts. Just
100%.
If you start to kind of lose interest, just remember why you started it.
Exactly, 100%.
Because I almost lost it. Like
really?
I've been dancing since I was 4 or 3. I went to
same boat.
Same
boat. Let's go.
So I was 14 or 15. I got really tired of dancing world, because my whole life was about dancing. After school, I went to class. I went to like every day, even on weekends. And on weekends we had like shows or competitions or battles, and I was so busy. I didn't really have
a
like,
life.
I mean, like I don't want to sound like a I don't know, celebrity, but like I didn't really have like normal childhood.
It's not about you being a celebrity. It's like you just working your ass off to like do what you want.
Yeah.
You just were determined.
Yeah, I'm not regretting, but no. So I mean, as I was saying, I was dancing that whole life, my whole life. Yeah. So I got tired, and that's why I decided to go to high school here, and I mean in Washington State, because they won't have any dance studios, and it's just like they don't have anything. So like it just kind of made me think that I can find something new or something more inspiration when I moved there. And because when I'm in Tokyo, I always have rehearsals and classes, and
you always had a set schedule.
Yeah, and I feel pressured. You know, like I think that's the biggest thing for me, because I felt pressured to like I have to do this. Like I have to.
Would you say you felt pressure from like, do you feel pressure yourself, or like from your parents? From
myself.
Yourself.
Like,
you're I have to do this.
Yeah. My parents never forced me. Anything. So. Yeah, I didn't really like that feeling, because I didn't need to be pressured. I just needed to be like more free. Like so that's how. Yeah, I
took a little break.
Decided to move there and just have another experience, new experience, and and then when I lived there, I was like dancing the whole time. Because I was trying not to. I mean, I was trying to keep the dance world away from me, separate.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I just love dancing. You know?
What's that saying? You can take the dance away from the boy, but you can never take the boy from.
I wouldn't know the dancing saying.
No. It's like the saying, like, you can't take the country out of the boy.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You can't take the dance out of.
All right, don't listen to the idiots. But
yeah.
But you know what we're
something
trying
like that.
Something like that. Something in between those lines.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I remember.
We're so dumb.
I remember watching Billy Elliot. The movie.
Yeah.
When I was there, and
you saw it live?
No.
Oh, you saw the movie. Okay.
Yeah, and then that brought me back, like that, like I don't know, say it, like that frame.
Yeah.
Inside of me, like about like those passion about dancing, kind of came back to me, and I was like, oh, that's what I want to.
That's cool.
That's what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I came back to Japan
And then just
yeah,
killed the game.
Yeah.
You just destroyed it over there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I feel like most of the dancers so far we've talked to had those moments.
Yeah.
Like with Julian, he said like he had that moment, and then he did Jabberwockies. And he
Right.
said if he did like that made
Saved him.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
kind of saved him.
Mm.
You know, and so it's crazy like how. And then Ricky was talking about it the other on our other episode.
Oh, the shirts in Ireland.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
how, like he
Didn't expect that kind of support from
Yeah.
like a place like he was teaching in Ireland, and all these
Yeah.
students were like, "We want to buy your shirts. Like, bring shirts next time." And then that kind of like launched him into
Oh wow.
So fresh.
Yeah, and
Oh,
but he
cool.
was also that, and he was also saying like how like dancers need to sometimes like find other stuff outside of dance to
Yeah,
like help
yeah.
them. Not if you just focus on dance, it's gonna
Yeah.
they
Burn
get
you.
burnt out.
Cause I believe that dancers are entertainers. So entertainers I mean like they have to be like experienced a lot of stuff. Like
Mhm.
I mean that's how you entertain people. Like
100%.
what you experience or what you see or what you do. That's all about entertaining. That makes you a better entertainer. Like having a lot of experience.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Versatile.
Yeah.
Versatility is a big thing for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Are you have how many siblings you have?
I have 3 siblings. My older brother, younger brother, and younger sister.
They trying to be in the entertainment world, or
Are they?
are they?
you're-
Are
oh,
they trying to be
oh.
in the entertainment world?
Well,
What?
my sister, she's only 9. She just turned 9
Yep,
last week, and she loves dancing. She loves ballet. She's
Sick.
been taking ballet
Nice.
classes, and she loves ballet. But she told me like she wants to be a photographer. So
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay, that's so cool because she loves taking pictures.
Oh,
on
cool.
Her iPad,
Mhm.
and and she loves animals. So I think she wants to be a
Wildlife photographer.
like people from National Geographic.
Yeah,
Oh,
one,
yeah.
no, one,
I think
I
yeah.
have a friend that wants to do that shit too.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think she wants to do that for now.
It could
and-
always change.
Yeah.
She's only 9.
Yeah, but I was surprised because she has that vision already. Like
That's cool.
she wants to. Like
And that's a
knows.
very like specific.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very specific
Yeah.
for a
Like a
9-year-old.
I mean, like, yeah, for 9-year-olds, she thinks about animals, and she wanted to be a animal doctor first. Like, how do I?
A vet.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
A
yeah,
veterinarian.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about the name. I was like,
yeah. She wanted to be that, but she didn't really like studying. So maybe that's how she
Amen.
changed.
Me,
No,
and your
like-
sis- me and your sister have a lot in common.
Yeah.
make that 3. Make that 3 of us.
Yeah. And my brother, my younger brother, he makes music. He
Oh, sick.
loves.
Make some beats.
Yeah. He does that like all night. Like
Cool.
that keeps me like
Awake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like I know that's what he loves, and yeah, he's been doing some work, and
cool.
I think he's trying to find what he really really loves to do.
How old is he now?
He's 20. He turned 20 last month.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I mean, he's trying to discover his way
Yeah.
into, I don't know, he wants to be in entertainment world, or just he wants to make music, or I don't know. But
yeah.
he's
That's
trying
dope.
to do that. And my big brother, he's studying graphic design.
Oh, cool.
And I think he wants to be a graphic designer because my dad was
Okay.
graphic designer. And yeah, that's
It's a whole family talent of
Creative family.
Yeah, creative family.
Yeah.
Did your parents dance?
no.
Oh, so it's just
They
you.
didn't. Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah.
No rhythm at all.
Yeah.
No rhythm.
Yeah, but my parents loved music from 90s.
Yeah,
like
same.
the Fugees, TLC, Lauryn Hills, Destiny's Child,
a whole wide
Yeah,
range.
yeah. So yeah, they loved music. So
So you always had music
yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You were bumping to
When
that
I was
shit.
like 3 or 2, in the car, we had like Michael Jackson CD, Lauryn Hill album, TLC.
Damn, you grew up.
I mean,
You,
yeah.
Are you American? You sure? You sure you from
My
Japan?
mom loved TLC and Lauryn Hill. So yeah, that was like the car sound for me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. You are an American boy.
Maybe.
Welcome home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude, well, thanks for coming on. I
Yes,
think.
sir. Keep an eye out for Mac because we will be taking garage sessions to Japan at some point.
Some point.
TBD.
TBD also coming, a little teaser for you guys.
Yeah.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming on, man, and
Thank
being
you
so
for having
open.
me.
Like I said.
Yeah,
like
seriously. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
you know, I consider you my brother. I always got your back.
Thank you.
Now you have the whole squad
Yeah.
on your
Yeah.
back. And so
Love it.
don't fuck things up.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I
fine.
know, right?
But
if you're on YouTube, Mac is gonna
show
bust
you,
out a little freestyle for you guys.
Oh, yeah.
show you some shit because he's about to go off. And then
If you're on Spotify or Apple,
go to YouTube.
go to YouTube.
But also, if you are listening on Spotify, throw out your tags.
Oh
Yeah.
What's your tags on Instagram?
On Instagram, Mac the Longer.
Mac the Oh yeah, we talked about it in the beginning.
Yeah.
Mac the longer. Yeah.
Mac the Longer.
Mac the Longer. And also, if you're a dancer in LA and he's moving here, watch out because this boy's about to take your job.
Oh.
All right, I'm Dylan.
I'm Mo.
What's our freaking saying?
See you next time.
See you next time. Just do the damn thing
Yeah.
as usual. You
Yeah.
know what it is. Just do
Yeah.
the damn thing, and we'll see you next Monday. Later.